Hi, this is Jill with Wander Off and Journeys, and I'd like to welcome you to our visit to Japan Fair 2026. This was the 10th anniversary of Japan Fair, which was a lot of fun to find out. We have not been all 10 years. We're starting out here with a little tour around Maidenbower Center where Japan Fair was held. And these are some of the vendors that they had for the vendor area. A lot of them were selling products. There were also a lot of demo products. You could get some freebies. There were contests. It's always interesting to see what sort of different things that they have when you're walking around in here. This year, they also included a little museum type of display that had some katanas and some different kinds of pottery and even some samurai armor. We loved looking at the katanas. We actually have some at home, and we really appreciate the artistry that goes into making those. Some of my favorite things to see when we're walking around are some of the different kinds of clothing that they have. You have people that have made their own. You have a lot of t-shirts for sure. And then there are also several booths usually that have different bits of Japanese wear like kimonos and obis and yukatas, all of which are really beautiful to look at. Some of them are a little bit expensive for our tastes, but they are all gorgeous. Of course, we have a Japanese fair with some crane games and vending machines. Those are really, really popular. I did see a lot of people using them a little bit later on in the show, but we were there when the doors opened, so we didn't really get to see a whole lot of people doing those. Tsukimoto Tea has been there, I think, every year that we have, and they have some amazing teas. We did buy some, as well as a couple of their cold serving bottles when we were there. They'd be great for the hot summer and iced tea. These boards here were actually the winners of the haiku contests. There were some really, really nice haikus. I think the Japanese ones translated were a bit better than the English ones, but I think that kind of goes with the fact that they actually work better and how they're supposed to. Coming up here is what I like to refer to as the Japanese garage sale. It's usually several clubs that put this on and they use the proceeds to support themselves. There's all sorts of housewares, there are pieces of art, there's even kimonos and obis for sale. I actually did end up buying a kimono there this year. And this is the display with the bonsai trees. I've always been in awe of how they get these tiny trees to grow and twist like that. This is Koryu Bujutsu. Every year there are several dojos that come in and do demonstrations at Japan Fair, and I think this year was probably one of the more interesting years. There were a lot of different types that we hadn't heard of before. and really enjoyed seeing and hearing the descriptions of what they were like.
Hey! Yeah! Hey! Hop! Hey! Hop! Hey! Yeah! Hop! Hey! Yeah! Hey! 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 Yeah! Hey! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Hop! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Hey!
Greg caught the karate class doing their performance. I was actually out recording something else, so I really enjoyed being able to see these kids in here and see how coordinated they were. Definitely looked like they were having a lot of fun.
And develop power, strength, and stability in the new
Yellow belts, stomach block. Blue belts, back stance, right hand block. Green belts, at the spear hand. Purple belts, at the front snap kick spear helmet.
with an emphasis on maintaining good form and
Other
proper
side,
distance.
bring the track down lock. Hold on. Hey,
By introducing practitioners to the contact aspect of martial arts in this manner, Shotokan Karate promotes confidence through control.
Other side, right leg back, shot. Kick. Do that. Straight. And yummy. Watch me!
This group is demonstrating informal
Yakuzuki
ki
6 times.
or sparring ki.
Watch me! One, two. Coming back. Wait, take a half step this way, surprise and fall off. Coming back. Kizamazuki, half step, Yakuzuki 4 times. Watch me!
You'll notice that the rolling and limited movements of the basic kimono demonstrated by the color belts is now giving way to taller,
Oizuki
quicker
4
techniques.
times. Watch me. Watch it. My Gary, boys.
At the end here, I'll introduce our members. So we have our youngest member, Alina Imanishi. She's my daughter.
Well, we
Just
had
started
seen a
this
kendo
year.
demonstration
We
at
have
Japan
the
Fair
Suihinko
before.
family.
This
We
one
have
was
Suihin,
actually fascinating because
Yumi,
not
and
only
then
the
his older
instructor's
brother,
little
Kenichi.
daughter was adorable watching
We've
while
got
she was
Mai,
doing it,
Anna.
but
We've got
because
Walter,
he
we've got
did
Matt,
a
Drew,
wonderful
Sarah,
job in
Sadie,
explaining
and James Okada.
a lot of the
James
different
Okada
types of
Sensei is
hits
also a
and
teacher at our
what
school,
the
along with
actual
myself, and a few
mental and
other
spiritual and body
So
connection of
before we get
kendo
started here,
was.
I wanted to show some of the protective equipment and explain some of the target areas that you'll be seeing. So all together, the protective armor that we wear is called bogu. We have the men, which is the protective helmet we wear. We have the kote, you can hold up your kote. The gloves or wrist guards that we wear. We have the dole right here that protects our abdomen. And then at the bottom here, this is not a target area for hitting, but it's called the tare. This part protects our legs from maybe missed swings, and then it also holds the zekken, our name tag that has our dojo name and our name. Aito, Yukeito. All right, the first strike we're gonna demonstrate is menuchi. So men 2 times. Hajime. Next up, koteuchi, a strike to the wrist. Kote, hajime. Next is do, a strike to the abdomen. And then we're executing a series of strikes to the men, alternating right and left sides. We're practicing proper cutting angle of the tinai. We're practicing striking with full spirit, using our entire body. And we're practicing all the fundamental parts of kendo. In practice, we'll often practice in this way. All of us will line up on the dojo floor, and then we'll take turns executing the strikes. So now Mai-chan gets to take her turn executing the kirikaishi. So this technique is called men kaishiro. You know, it's Connor on your left here is striking men. Striking comes in, Matt parries or deflects the strike, and then makes the strike to the do or abdomen.
The Aikido demonstration was probably my favorite one. The instructor here was actually pretty funny.
Hello, everybody.
So I'm going to let you
We are
listen
Aikido
to a lot of
Academy,
his
and thank you
description
for
here
coming.
and not do a ton of voiceover.
We are going to demonstrate Aikido. For those who don't know what Aikido is, it's a Japanese martial art developed by a guy named Morihei Ueshiba. And what makes Aikido very special is the better you get at Aikido, the better you get at not hurting. So it took a really destructive art and made it into something very beautiful. Oh, can everybody hear me? Okay, I had to make sure. All right, I'm going to demonstrate kind of where Aikido came from so you can guys get an idea. Then I'm going to have my students do all the rest because they do it better than me. Arca, can you come on up? So Jiu-Jitsu used to come up with, can you go back? Actually, this is going to be hard. Used to hold the wrist locks like this and they would break the wrist. This is going to be hard. Used to hold the wrist locks like this and they would break the wrist. What Aikido does is something different. I'm going to help. What we use is their own power against them, and it more feels like a slip than a break. So instead of breaking it, I just and You'll see sideways rolls. Backward rolls. Weird rolls. Flips. And we build up. Sometimes they don't make it. Go ahead, since you're small. Give him a hand. That was really nice.
There you go.
You want to go again? Even big people can be very gentle and soft. That's really cool what he's doing. And Henry's going to attempt to jump over him. Give him a hand. Nice job, Henry. Anybody else want to try to go over Sean? Go, Kate. Go, Kira. Is that it? All right, good. Hey. Hey. Husband and wife can play together too.
There you go. Yeah.
Remember, you got to take him home.
Overall, this was a wonderful Japan fair to be at. It was so entertaining and we learned a lot of new stuff. We would love to see them get sumo in here sometime, but that's just because we're huge sumo fans and we like watching that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos if you want to see upcoming adventures. Bye!